Guys, so I actually did just wake up and it's a work day and I left no extra time for me to film this video. This is a real live morning, but I wanted to talk to you guys because I have been dealing with foundation issues. Basically, my skin has been a lot more oily lately. All of a sudden, in the past like 2 months or something, maybe more, my skin has become a lot more oily again, and it's really messing up my foundation. At least I think that's the culprit. So my skin is breaking out more because of the oil production, which is really depressing, and I just don't know what's wrong. I'm gonna have to like go to a dermatologist and maybe like up my dose or something like that. But the point of this video is I'm trying to find a new foundation that's going to last all day. I am not in the business of doing my foundation and spending any amount of time on myself and it not lasting. I got some samples from Sephora last night, and I also got a sample from an Estée Lauder counter, and I want to try each morning a different foundation, do a wear test, show you guys how they're working, and hopefully we can pick out of these little samples a new foundation that I'll be excited about. So the samples that I got are as follows. The first one is the Huda Beauty foundation. This is supposed to be full, no joke coverage, and I think it's supposed to be like decently matte. The next one is the It Cosmetics CC cream in the matte version. So they have a few different finishes. This is the matte one. And then we have the Too Faced Peach Perfect Golden Beige. This is specifically a matte foundation. And then, like I said, the Estee Lauder counter, this is the Double Wear foundation. I bought this foundation myself before a few different times, and I have touted it as a holy grail foundation. I just haven't used it in a long time, and so I think this is the one I'm going to start out with today. This is a full coverage foundation and it is very long wearing. The term double wear is pretty accurate, and it's also pretty matte. So I'm thinking that this could be a winner right off the bat. But we're gonna try all these foundations regardless. I'm just gonna start prepping my skin. In the morning, since I washed my face really well the night before, I use a micellar water. This is from Garnier, and I use it on like a little cotton pad. Okay, and then for moisturizer, I have this sample. I have like quite a few moisturizer samples that I've been wanting to go through. I can't believe I'm on camera right now. This is insane. So this is the Lotus Youth Preserve Face Cream. This is from Fresh. And I love little samples of these like luxury products. Okay, and to apply this, I'm gonna use a beauty sponge. That's just pretty much my preferred method. I could use a brush, sometimes I do. Okay, so the foundation's on. It's looking a little dewy actually, and I think it's just because I just put that moisturizer on. I probably should be waiting longer for my moisturizer to like settle into the skin, especially if it's like a thicker formula, but I didn't, and I usually don't. So there is like my blemishes still peeking through. I mean, some of these were actually pretty bad, so I'm not shocked at that. I do have some like darkness over here that it's covering pretty well. I do want to see if I can build this up a little bit more, but it's not really what we're testing today. I mean, I want it to be full coverage, but I mean, that's pretty good. It's not flawless. The rest of my skin looks really good. Those spots, I will probably just have to use like a concealer over. So now I'm gonna do my concealer. I am going to powder my face. I am going to use a setting spray, and that's because that's my routine. That's what I do. I want to see how it's going to work with my typical routine. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will check in with you guys in a second. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Nothing dramatic. This is just like a simple everyday look for me. And the foundation's still looking really good. I mean, I can definitely see my little patch of darkness here and my two pimples here, but it's barely noticeable. Like anybody talking to me is not gonna be like, oh, cute blemish. Or at least I hope not. So I'm really happy with it. I don't think it looks heavy at all. That's one thing that I remember really liking about this Estee Lauder Double Wear is that it is pretty full coverage, but it is not a thick foundation and it lays really lightly on the skin. I know that it also sets really well. Like I mentioned, I did set it with powder. I did use a setting spray, so we need to keep that in mind. But that's my normal routine, and my main thing is let me just check in throughout the day and see how this goes. So I'm gonna check in with you guys about midday my time, and we will see how I'm feeling about it then. Hey guys, so it is 12:21 right now, and I believe the last time you just saw me 2 seconds ago was around 8:20 this morning. So what is that, 4 hours? And I am so happy with how my foundation is looking. I am honestly shocked. I was a little bit worried that it wasn't going to be an appropriate test because I did, as you guys saw, put on that moisturizer and then I didn't really let it sink in, which I think isn't the best thing to do if you're having oily skin. But regardless of that, my skin looks literally better than it has looked in months, which is so shocking that this is day one and I'm already feeling like that. I mean, I'm to the point, okay, let's give it a few more hours, but I'm to the point where I'm like, I don't even really want or care to try the other foundations. I mean, I do just because I'm curious and they're foundations I haven't tried before, but I'm kind of like, I don't even need to try those. I'm so happy with this. And I'm remembering why I used to be like hardcore in love with this foundation. So my face looks very well covered. Nothing has moved. I don't see any oil coming through at all. My smile lines, and this is something I do remember experiencing, my smile lines are so much less exaggerated and have collected much less product. I mean, usually by this time it's like, I should probably like adjust my smile line area because it's collected a ton of products. Now, granted, I'm at work and I'm not doing a whole lot of smiling for obvious reasons. So the light's about to turn green and now I'm not gonna be able to look at the camera at all, but it's green. It's green. Hang on a second. I am shocked. I do not need to touch up even a little bit. It's fantastic. I'm very excited. I feel finally like good about myself. Like, have I had good makeup days in the past few months? Yes, but they've been kind of rare. And I don't know. I'm just really happy. I'm really #blessed right now. And so I'm excited. I'm going to do another check-in, maybe like right when I leave work, because that'll be like 9+ hours. And I think that is all you can ask for from a foundation. But I'll do at least one more check-in and we'll see how we're going from there. So thanks guys, see you in a little bit. Hey guys, so it is 5:30. So it has officially been 9 hours since I put, really like 9.5 hours since I put on this foundation. So that's a really long time to have on foundation, and in my opinion, that's the absolute longest that I can expect a foundation to last. Anything beyond this point is just cherry on top of the sundae. This is what my face is looking like. I know this is not the best lighting that you've ever seen, but I want to show you. So I guess I have like a little pimple right here. I have some collection of foundation in my smile line there and a little bit here. Pimples are still mostly covered. My concealer is actually looking not fantastic. That's kind of annoying. It looks pretty good. Like, my nose is looking shiny, but not like, I'd be fine with leaving it like this. I'm not like, oh God, I need to hurry up and powder. So my reaction is this. This is some of the best looking foundation that I have seen on my skin in the past like 3 months since I've been having issues. I am very happy with this. Typically at this time of day, I'm driving home. I am most of the time taking like these tissues that I have in my car and I'm wiping my makeup off, my face makeup, because it looks so oily and so gross that I can't stand how it looks. And it feels gross, and I would look better even though I have blemishes and dark spots. I would look better without makeup on than I would with greasy makeup on. So I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, but it's that bad to where I'm like, I can't even wait till I get home. Like, I want this off my skin now. This, not at all. I am going out to dinner with my friend tonight, and what I'm gonna do when I get home is just lightly powder, maybe try to adjust my concealer a little bit, and I'm going to move about my night. And like I said, typically my makeup is coming off immediately, and for the rest of the evening, I either need to reapply makeup or I just don't wear makeup the rest of the night. Not a huge deal, but if this can last throughout the rest of my evening of like going out to dinner with my friend, this is miraculous. Like, it really is. You don't know how much I've been hating my skin, hating my makeup in the past few months. So I'm very pleasantly surprised. As far as the creasing or makeup collection that has started in my smile lines, that may, to some of you who don't have that may be like, ew, it looks awful. No, this looks so minor to me that comparatively to other foundations, this is like, I'll stick with this all day long. So this isn't bad for, oh my God, I thought somebody was walking over here. Jesus Christ. So this is not bad considering. That's it for now. I'm gonna do one more check-in at the end of the night, probably like after dinner with my friend, just to have a final look at this foundation, and we will see where we stand. But at this point, I can already say this is a foundation that I want to purchase the actual full size. If I try the other 3 foundations, and like, it would take the other 3 foundations to also blow me away or even exceed these expectations that this has provided, and I don't think that's going to happen. I just think this is as good as it's possibly going to get, but we will see in the future videos. Anyways, I'll check in with you guys later on tonight in a little bit. Guys, so it is now 10:46 at night, and I'm just on my iPhone again because I could not be bothered. But I just had dinner and everything with my friend, and I'm home now, and I've officially had this makeup on for literally like over 14 hours, which is crazy, literally crazy. So I did touch up before I went to dinner. The touching up definitely held me over. I still feel like I look pretty decent. I mean, is my forehead shiny and therefore showing some of my texture? Yes. But am I still confident? Yes, I am, for sure. Like, the shine has come back on me a little bit. I also got like slightly rained on, so, but I'm not gonna blame anything on that. Basically, I think that this foundation still looks really good. I almost don't want to try any of the other foundations. So I know today has been a lot of check-ins and a lot of talking about how I feel, and I'd like to think that the next few videos and the next trial wears will be a lot less than this, so that we can keep things rolling, but I can't promise anything. So we'll see, but this is a winner, and I'm excited to see how the other ones hold up. I will see you guys tomorrow morning with my next foundation.